Hello Chennai folks and welcome to an exciting new edition of Shift Focus. Now this week we have a potpourri of events that's sure lighting up the city and the show. So watch on as we kickstart today's program. It's going to rain music in Chennai as the 6th edition of the Hindu Friday Review November Music Fest kicks off. See which stars turn up for the blind date at Escape Cinemas. And later, cooking up a storm with Sonia Agarwal and Chennai's Glam Ladies.
Today's experience was lovely and learnt quite a lot, especially one of my favorite dishes, that grilled chicken.
The 6th year of the Hindu Friday Review November Fest is back and it kicked off with a grand party at the Vivanta Connemara. Chennai's Who's Who attended and I was at the center of all the action to get the lowdown on what we can expect this year. The ballroom at the Vivanta Connemara sprung to life as Chennai's music aficionados got together to flag off the Hindu Friday Review November Music Fest. The past 5 years have had well-known names make the show unforgettable, like Shubha Mudgal, Abida Parveen, Aruna Sairam, T.M. Krishna, to name a few. If we go by what Associate Editor of the Hindu Mukund Padmanabhan says, this year seems to have a bit for every taste.
Each year is different in many ways, and this year has a markedly international character. I mean, we have artists from 5 countries performing. This is not something that happens every year. But this is not something we planned or designed. This is something that just happens because, there are groups available and we think they're good. And so I think one of the things that, distinguishes this year from last year is a markedly international character.
7 days, 7 different forms of music from around the world. But are there any favorites Chennai's music lovers are expecting to hear?
I think everything sounds really interesting, especially the Korean one and the German one. I think they both sound really interesting, and the advantage with the November Fest is that we get to listen to music from all parts of the world, which is not the kind of exposure we often get right here in Chennai.
Colonial Cousins, it's been a long time since we heard them. Should be interesting, and probably the Korean guys have always been good. We're looking forward to something good this time too.
This year's lineup, any favorites that you've picked out?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Korean music. I'm looking forward to Earth Sync, which looks like very eclectic and very, I think, a first-time kind of combination. Also looking forward to the Manganiyars. I think they're very good. And I think the lineup is very varied.
I heard a lot about the Cousins, so I'm really excited about that.
Well, since we're just moved to Chennai, we're looking forward to just experiencing the culture and just getting a part of the feel of what real music is here, and looking forward to enjoying it with the people.
Giving Sharon and other music lovers like her a taste of the wonderful music treat this coming week were Jayanti and Kumbaresh, who enthralled the packed room of guests with their performance, Strings Attached. From Chennai, the November Fest travels to Hyderabad, Coimbatore and Bangalore from this year on. Also present at the party was Pakistani ghazal singer Tina Sani and Chennai boy Karthik, who will do the opening and closing acts. You're going to be starting the fest, literally kick-starting the fest with your performance. Are the nerves really high for you?
They are. I'm obviously new to this whole place, but I know I'm going to be talking through the audience and talking through the concert a lot, because I'd like to know them and I'd like them to know me. So there's going to be, like we say, gapshap bhi hogi aur gana bhi hoga.
I think it's an honor to perform for the Hindu Fest, and all the more excited because it's the last one. It's on a Sunday, and it's a fantastic theme. It's about Panchamda's songs, so I'm really kicked about it.
So you know where I'm going to be this whole week, at the Sir Mutta Venkata Subbarao Concert Hall, so I hope to see you there. Now moving on to our next story. This week, my colleagues Kali and Shruti take you to Escape Cinema at Express Avenue as they catch up with the stars who turned up in full strength to watch the blind date pick of the week, The Social Network.
I had a tiring week trying to figure out what to feature in the Shift Focus show, and I still have 3 minutes to fill in, and I have no clue what I'm going to do. So my colleague here, who claims to be very smart, Kali, decided to get me on a blind date. I'm extremely excited. But wait, let's just ask him what a blind date is. So Kali, what exactly is a blind date?
A blind date is about blind.
Kali, I'm serious. Why don't you tell them what a blind date is?
Date is 11th November 2010 and blind. So, blind date is... The reason why I was not telling you about the blind date is because I get really nervous when I come in front of camera. But I'm going to tell you what a blind date is. See, for that you need to know why we do it on Shift Focus, because Shift Focus is a show which tells you not to shift your focus. So when you shift your focus, you kind of tend to become a little blind.
I think it's very exciting and sometimes it could be bad.
When you become blind, it directly is proportional to the latitude of the moon, because your views, your eyesight, all that depends. And eyes, by the way, are the lamps of your body. Lamp, which is again called diya in Hindi. And when you look at diya, you'll think of all beautiful things and everything.
Blind date, really I'm very blind about it.
Talking about beautiful things, have you ever watched this channel Pogo? Pogo is a very nice channel, kids absolutely love it, and you need good eyesight, and not a blind sight, by the way. You need a very good eyesight to watch Pogo.
Rather than a surprise, I think so it would be a more fearing thing, I think so, going on a blind date. But if it works out well, then nothing like it.
So blind date exactly is a date, which is a movie, which is again myopic.
This week's blind date was definitely different and better, what with not 1 but 3 surprises. 1. The film, 2. The arrival of certain celebs, and 3. The lucky seat contest. Now everyone has their own definition and idea of a blind date. While their definitions may vary, they all had one thing in common. They were all pretty sure who they would love to go on a date with.
I'll take Kristen Stewart. I'll take her to New Zealand for skydiving.
Absolutely want to go with a blind date on Salman Khan.
Deepika.
But when it comes to telling us who they don't want to go on a date with, they begin to sound diplomatic.
I think so. The only one I can think about is Rocky Sawant.
Never want to go with, wait, let me tell you. Give me a clue. I don't remember actually. I would think of any person who's short I don't want to go with.
Nobody is such bad.
அந்த மாதிரி யாருமே இல்லை எனக்கு. I think தனியா போக மாட்டேன். மற்றபடி யாரோடையும் மற்றபடி அந்த மாதிரி person யாருமே இல்லை.
Surprise number 2 came first. The celebs who joined us for the screening were the cast and crew of the movie Kanimozhi, which is up for release soon. We grabbed the opportunity to ask them for some dope on the film.
ஃபைட்லாம் எதுவுமே இல்லை, கமர்ஷியல் அந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே விஷயம் கிடையாது. கொஞ்சம் ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாக இருக்கும், ரொம்ப ரிலாக்ஸாக இருக்கும் அந்த படம். பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப டென்ஷனாக பார்க்க வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை, கொஞ்சம் ரிலாக்ஸாக பார்க்க வேண்டிய மூவி.
This is not a formula-based film, so it's something that has come out from me naturally. So it's very new because I haven't been inspired from any other films. So it's an original script. I hope they'll like it.
With the celebs making our day, or more aptly our evening, we were ready for surprise number 3. 2 among the crowd got lucky as we picked them as the lucky seat winners and gave away gift hampers from Ecstasy. Okay, so we're finally...
I was telling you that how blind date is directly proportional to the Newton's law of motion, so you need...
Okay, so basically we're done with this one blind date, and hold this, Kali. And I'm going to ask Kali something now. So Kali, this time you came with me, so I'm guessing it was pretty good. How was it when you came with Deepti last week?
Kali, you're gonna be Kali soon. Well, we'll take a break here, but don't you go anywhere. There's more fun and activity right after the break. All that jazz from the Narada Gana Sabha. Art influences from Nagpur that's making waves within art circles.